It's that time again. It's that time of year again. You already know what it's Valentine's week. It's Valentine's week. We are here again, and you know how I feel about Valentine's if y'all been watching. I've done a Valentine's episode every fucking year, and every fucking year I remind y'all how much I fucking hate it. I hate Valentine's because it's not even a real holiday. It's some made up shit. So the fellas could spend money and act like they have to prove to their girl that they love them even more on a random ass 14th of February. Why do I have to prove that I love you more today? Huh? Why do I have to prove that? I was actually talking to one of my coworkers like last week about it. And she was like, I don't really care for Valentine's Day that much either no more. I'm like, me neither. And I'm like, as a guy though, I fucking hate it because for some reason, the guys have to prove to the girls that they care, and the women just get to take all, they get to receive everything. But the guys don't get to receive shit. We get to give everything, but we don't get to receive nothing. That's my biggest gripe because it's not a love is 50-50. Love has never been the guy has to love the girl, the woman just gets to be there. All right? And then it's not even a real holiday, so it's just a waste of fucking money. It's a waste of fucking money. But like I always say, even though I fucking hate it, I always participate. I participate, but I don't fucking like it, but I participate. Why? Because I love my girl. I love my girl. So I participate because she likes this shit. One day she gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. But actually, so usually I hate it because it's like, fuck, that's money out of my pocket for some shit I don't give a fuck about, right? I have to spend money on a holiday that I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about it. But this year, my girl surprised me. Usually she wants to go to like gauchos, and gauchos is like, it's not expensive, but you for sure spending over $100, right? And it's like, yeah, But this year, my girl was like, hey, for Valentine's Day, let's just go to Prince Street Pizza and then hit that bar we like. I'm like, yeah? She's like, yeah. And I was like, we can do that. Easy. That's easy. And look, I wouldn't have a problem with Valentine's Day if those were the type of plans that had to be made, if that was the normal shit, right? Because they want the extra, they want the love, they want the extra. They want you to be extra'd out. I feel sorry for these young kids because these young kids have to ask their girlfriend again. These young fellas, broke young fellas who have no fucking money, have to go and buy shit for their already girlfriend and ask them to be their Valentines. What kind of bullshit is that? First of all, if I have a son and you have a girlfriend, I'll kick you down something so y'all could do something on Valentine's Day, but I'm not kicking you down shit, son. To ask your already girlfriend to surprise her with something just so you could ask her to be your Valentine. No, she's your Valentine's already. She's the one that's gonna want. You ain't gonna want to do nothing. She gonna want to do something. So you don't have to ask her to be your Valentine's to do some shit that she want to do, not some shit you don't want to do. You feel me? You feel me, son? To my future son, if I have a future son. All right. But yeah, see, look, something simple. We could hit a bar and get some pizza slices. I'm down for that every Valentine's Day. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm cool with that. I wouldn't have a problem with Valentine's Day if it was that, right? But sometimes they want to do something more expensive, right? But guess whose money that is, fellas? You know, it's our money. It's our money. It's our money we gotta spend for some shit we don't care about. So I don't know. But fuck Valentine's Day. But this year, my girl came through and we're keeping it simple. That's how it should be. Valentine's Day ain't a real holiday. It's some bullshit made up to spend more money when inflation is already crazy. Inflation's already crazy. Everything's expensive already. And now I gotta go do some shit on a fake holiday that don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. I fucking hate Valentine's Day. Okay? I'm not gonna prove to you I love you more on just this day. Or I love you every day. I love you every day. I don't have to prove to you that I love you more today. Unless you write me a 30-page paper on the history of Valentine's. Then I'll prove to you that I love you more on Valentine's Day. And then back to regular loving schedule the rest of the year. But if I don't get a 30-page paper, I like this Valentine's year. Pizza in a nice bar and good hangout time and all that stuff. I like a good hangout. Simple. It's going to be a good time. We both like both of the spots. We both like where we're going. We both like, see, now it seems like I'm not attacking my girl. I'm not attacking my girl. I'm just attacking the holiday in general and what it brings out of me. It brings out this monster of hate. Not towards my girl, just towards the holiday. I'm not a hateful person, but I hate fucking Valentine's Day because it's bullshit. All right, you can't even get flowers from the homies working the freeway exits for regular price. I'm just jacked up. Got a cough drop in my mouth. I've been dealing with some congestion and a sore throat, but that's cool. I was going through it this weekend, but I'm working past it. You know what? I haven't had coffee in 5 days. That's a streak for me. That's the longest it's been without having coffee in years. I couldn't tell you how long. 5 fucking days. I think the most I've done before this is like 3 days. 5 days no coffee. 5 days no coffee, and I miss it. I miss it, but my addiction, I'm stronger than my addiction. All right, I am. But yeah, Valentine's Day. Going out with my girl, getting pizza. We're going to a bar and we're going to go dance. We got rhythm. Ah, boom, chicka, ah, boom, boom, chicka, ah, ah, rhythm. Got rhythm. Ah.
Whatever, I do what I want.
That's right. I need some new sounds. I'm gonna get new sounds soon. But look, that's my take on Valentine's. Like, I do it every year. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how I feel about Valentine's. I feel a lot about Valentine's because it brings out the negative in me. I'm trying to be a positive person for the 26th. But already, man. But yeah,